Hey, Condon here. Hopefully life is going well for you. I remember being in elementary school. Hell, it could have been pre-K. I know it was in middle school, and surely it was in high school, and to get out of LSU with a general studies degree. Really, you, Condon, you don't sound like you got a general studies degree. Yes, I did. But you know what I had to do all through my life as far as education, going to school? I had to cheat. Now, I'm cheating here with this bit here, this rant, but you know what? In school, here's how I did it. The thing is, I can't do it the same way with this rant because my cheat notes wouldn't fit on my belt. See, I used to do it this way in school. This won't work here. Now, the illustrious five, folks, is National Sissy Five. For me, anyway, I'm old school. I'm talking about Starbucks. They got a campaign. They're calling it Race Together. So if you go to a Starbucks, there's only two locations in Baton Rouge. Well, one location in Baton Rouge where the manager says, I'm in. That's the one on Sherwood Forest. And where I'm from, talking about Magazine Street, they're also doing it at that location. So when you buy your little sissy frappuccino or your little latte, what they do is they write Race Together on the outside of your little styrofoam cup. Race Together. Now I was coming up with a couple of ideas here. First off, the CEO, a guy named Howard Schultz with Starbucks, is saying we all need to get along. We are the world. We all need to hold hands. That's the way it's going to happen. See, I was thinking about this as far as race relations. I'm not really a big Starbucks person. I'm not going to go in there with my laptop, sit down with all the other people with the spike hair and rings through their nose who have no social skills, and mom and dad, they just pray and they die soon so that they can inherit all the money that mom and dad worked their behinds off to pretty much bring them through LSU or any other school. So here's what I came up with. I'm going, instead of me going to Starbucks to improve race relations, I'm going to do it the way I do it each and every morning. I get my little dark roast pie, my little community blend pie. I'm going to put it in my Keurig, right? So here's how I'm improving race relations. I'm going to put it in my Keurig every morning and do what I do every morning at the house. I walk around wearing my boxes on my Johnny Quest footy pajamas as my Keurig is brewing my next little cup of coffee. I'm going to Lunis and all the rioters in Ferguson, Missouri. Hey, I'm cursing them out. I'm also putting my little pot in my Keurig instead of going to Starbucks. Here's how I'm improving race relations. I'm going, all you young punks with the cracks of your behind showing as I'm pumping my gas as I try to go into a fast food place and get me a burger. That's how I'm improving race relations. Here's another way I'm going to improve it. I'm going to put another pot in my Keurig in the morning, and I'm going, the people I see being arrested and being let out of the courthouse and being brought back into courthouse and being escorted out of any jail cell all the time on my local news. I'm going to put another pod in my Keurig, and that's how I'm going to improve race relations. Hey, Starbucks wants to improve race relations. How about this? Put a sign outside of every Starbucks from Oregon to Florida, from Arizona up to Maine, and the sign should read this: better than putting race relations on the outside of a cup. Here's what a sign outside of Starbucks should read: life is about having pride, one's self-respect for others, hard work, no self-entitlement, and obeying the law. Maybe a Starbucks puts that sign outside of every Starbucks in this country instead of worrying about some BS message, race relations on a cup. Maybe this world will be a better place.